Yeah, 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 yeah. What it is, what it is. Poppin' with Peezy. Y'all already know it's been a crazy, crazy week this week, man. We'll get into that a little later, man. But right now, man, I really want to just take the time out to just put our prayers together, man, for QC and his family. You know what I'm saying? QCP and his family. You know what I'm saying? He had a heart attack and I just want to like he was just one of the I'm talking about probably the biggest to ever come out of Atlanta, like for sure, for sure. Um, I mean, we talking about what? We talking about Lil Baby, Migos, Lil Yachty, the City Girls. I'm talking about. I mean, and more, like way more. You know what I'm saying? So, man, definitely my prayers go out to him and his family. And crazy thing, one time with QC, I was at Spun Divots one time. We was both at Spun Divots, and he had a table, and there was a whole crowd of people, and they was just having a good time, and I kind of was just like having one of those days. I was kind of in the middle of my career. Everything was kind of murky. I ain't really had no money like I do now. You know what I'm saying? I was on the downside. You know what I mean? I had been up, and then I'm down again. Um, and Spun Divots was like the only place I can get a drink from at that time because Spun Divots stay open like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I just go to Spun Divots just to grab some drinks. So I'm at the bar, head down. I done had a few drinks. Um, and because I had finished my bottles, I already walked in there kind of fucked up anyway. But I'm just at the bar, head down, everything. And QC come in. He like, yeah, I mean, he was already there, and then but the people at his table left, and I guess he paid the bill or whatever. And he came up to me. He was like, P, you good? And of course, they call him P too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like P and P. DonP and P, but they call me P. But anyway, he was like, P, you good? And I was like, yeah, 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 I'm good, P, I'm good, P. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you checking on me. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, I seen you over here. He was like, I was just making sure everything was good. Just checking on you. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, yeah, nah, everything good. He was like, you need anything? I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of made me feel good like that at that time because he was huge. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, him coming to just do that, just ask me if I was straight. That actually meant a lot to me because I hadn't actually really met him prior to that. So that was dope for him to come do that, and it actually made me feel better. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just need somebody to ask if you alright. Us as black men, sometimes just a nigga saying, "But you good, boy? Shit, but take it light." You know what I mean? Be easy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just need that. So, man, he was one of the real ones. You know what I'm saying? He was probably one of the most successful out of Atlanta for sure, for sure. You know what I mean? That's a fact, Jack. Man, so yeah, my heart goes out to everybody, man, his family, the Migos, little baby, everybody, man, everybody who Coach K for sure, man. I know I can only imagine the pain and what y'all feeling right now. You know what I mean? Because he was definitely a good dude, and good dudes like that don't come around often. So one time, you feel me? QCP, man, QCP. Um, I wanted to address some things, what I'm saying, on this episode. I got into a little something with not really I didn't I'm not gonna say I got into anything with the Wayno guy or whatever. I me personally, bro, it's like if I'm sitting like okay, if just say you and your partners or something, y'all sitting there and the dude have a problem, he talking to one of your partners, but then he say, man, fuck that nigga. nigga, fuck all y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, all y'all niggas some dumbass niggas. All y'all niggas some yes men following niggas. Like, you gonna be like, hold on, bro. But I thought that was between you and homie. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I even responded is because I just didn't want, I didn't want that disrespect. I didn't like the disrespect that came my way. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, cause like you see me, sitting literally right next to Ray Daniels. So it's like by you saying that, it's like, nigga, you purposely bringing me into this shit, something that I'm not even into. But if you elaborate, to that you talking about me, that you catch a straight, like you shooting straight, you came in there with a switch, you know what I'm saying? So I had to respond, and I just had to let him know that, that ain't tolerated, on any platform that I'm on. Like, if you got a problem with me, cool, address me, cool. But even if you got a problem with somebody else and I'm standing there like, nigga, don't shoot at the whole room, nigga, just shoot, nigga, you did some school shooter type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, just shoot at the person mad at you, nigga, don't goddamn come in there spraying at air, goddamn body, you know what I'm saying? Shit, cause at the end of the day, people die from strays too. You feel what I'm saying? So I wasn't trying to catch no strays, because people die from strays every day. People die from stray bullets every day. So nigga, no sir, not happening. But as far as just anything personal with Wayno, I don't even know the dude to even have a personal problem with him. When I went to Ray the other day, they said, Ray said he talked to him, you know what I'm saying, and everything was cool, whatever. So hey, it's all good, you know what I mean? Long nigga don't say nothing, you know what I mean? It's all good. I ain't got no problem with that man. I don't even fucking know that man.
What the fuck going on?
You know what I mean? My thing is respect, man. We gonna do this podcast thing, and niggas gonna be talking. If we doing podcasts and we talking, we having content, we all gonna disagree at some point. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. And even if we do disagree, like, I think we all have a responsibility not to call each other out their name. You know what I'm saying? Like, calling niggas out their name. You know what I mean? I think that's why I draw the line, because this is my thing. This is really how I truly feel, bro. This how I truly feel. This how I truly feel about podcasters when they call people out their name, bro. And we should really have like a real nigga podcaster challenge, goddamn. Real nigga podcast challenge. If you say something, if you call somebody out their name with the cameras on and on the mic on your platform or whatever platform, if you call a person out their name, you got 24 to 48 hours to do the same thing to them in person, straight up. And if you do not do that, then you got to give up 20% of your goddamn followers, goddamn. You got to give up 20% of your subscribers. Real nigga podcast challenge. You call a nigga out their name, you got 24 to 48 hours to call them out their name in person, period. And if you don't, you lose 20% of your subscribers. The real nigga podcast challenge. I think that'll kill all that. I think that right there kill all that. And then, you know what I'm saying? I really do. You know what I mean? Cause boy, hey, niggas be goddamn. You feel what I'm saying? So, real nigga podcast challenge. But like I said, man, I don't know that man personally. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm moving on. You feel what I mean? And speaking of just podcasts, Atlanta media and all that shit too, this is one thing that I never am, because I hated that this Wayno thing turned into an Atlanta versus South thing. I know he like extra super New York and I'm like extra Southern, you know what I'm saying? But this, I promise you, this had nothing to do with Atlanta versus New York at all. At all. This is not an Atlanta versus New York thing. You know what I mean? I got family in New York. I got family in New Jersey. I got best friends from New York. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my partner, L Nice. You know what I mean? Man, shout out my boy, Jarrell. You know what I'm saying? I even picked up some new friends, man. My boy Mickey Fax, shout out Mickey Fax, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got plenty of New York friends, dog. Like, so this ain't got nothing to do with New York versus the South, and everything to do with just man on man type shit. But one thing about me being in Atlanta media and down south media is I never wanted to be biased. That is not my thing. Being biased is not my thing, bro. I don't. If you go back and look at all my podcasts, my shows, my shit on Atlanta culture, my shit on Ray Daniels shit, my shit anywhere, bro. I have never been biased. If I ain't like a song from Jeezy, I say I ain't like a song from Jeezy. If I ain't like something, you already know the Jermaine Dupri shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, if somebody in the South do something crazy, or if I feel like Mobb Deep is better than fucking D4L, I'ma fucking say it. It is what it is. I'm not a biased nigga. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? See, this the problem right here with Atlanta media being biased, right? Everybody, Atlanta media so biased. All y'all talk about. I have never been biased, and I did it on purpose because how else are you supposed to grow your audience and get the respect for the people if everybody know you just gonna choose the South or choose Atlanta every single time, even wrong or right? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna big up Atlanta every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we do a lot of great shit, so I ain't gotta try hard to goddamn big up Atlanta. But what I'm saying is, what if, just take this for instance, what if that Atlanta mayor went to every news outlet, right, and said, hey, we need Atlanta to look good. Don't report on no more murders. Don't report on no more crime. Don't report on no more shooters, nothing. Report good news only. Only good news. What you think the people gonna goddamn do? They gonna be like, man, that news full of shit. All they do is report good news. Boy, that nigga just got shot the other day. And then guess what's gonna happen? A dude like Hood Anchor Ye, who going giving the real, he the one, he gonna be the one that everybody go to, even though they go to him already now, cause he be on the scene down there first, goddamn. I be thinking he the one doing that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, I just bullshit. But that's all I'm saying, bro. We can't, in order for Atlanta media to grow, bro, we gotta report the good news and we gotta report the bad news. It's really that fucking simple, cuz. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? I refuse to be biased. I refuse to be biased. So if you listening to me, you know what I'm saying? If you listening to DonP popping shit with Peezy, you better believe and you better know for a fact that I'm not biased. That bias shit is dead. That is a fact. Get that shit up out of here. You know what I mean? That's a real nigga shit. Hey, anyway, I need y'all to know this real quick, man. This is calls for a celebration. This is a celebration, all right? I got my first sponsorship, you know what I'm saying? First sponsorship. And it is from this company called Freeze Away, man. Freeze Away, they sell all the best portable fans, all the best. They sell fans with mist on it. They sell LED RGB fans. It's at freezeaway.net. Y'all make sure y'all go to freezeaway.net to get for all your fan needs, for all your small heater needs, anything portable fans, any portable heaters, anything that you need. Like just say for instance when it get cold at the Little League games, or if it's hot outside. Or you at the what they call the Southern Soul, whatever, get your fans from freezeaway.net, man. Real good people, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. That's my first. Well, besides, okay, hold on. I can't say my first, because my first sponsorship, of course, is Trap Wings. So yeah, what type of Trap Wings? What type of Trap Wings? Hungry AF Trap Wings. Sorry about that. But this is. You know, that's Atlanta Cultures, though. You know, we share that one. That's Atlanta Cultures. But this is my first one by myself. Freezeaway.net. Make sure y'all get y'all portable fans from there. Yes, sir. So, Um, I want to talk about AI right now. This is what I want to talk about AI. It's so many people against AI, bro. It's a lot of people against AI. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, okay, let's just look at the history. And I get it. I get it. Real music, you know what I'm saying? From the real artists, from the real, I get it. And that ain't never going nowhere. I get it. But it's one thing I learned. One thing I learned, bro. Don't ever go against technology ever. Don't ever do that because technology wins every single time, all the way from back in the day. Do y'all not remember long, long time ago? Y'all probably don't. Y'all know the music videos that y'all like so much? All the artists used to protest about about having to do music videos. They like music videos gonna kill the. They even made a song about it. Video killed the radio star. I'm probably going to blow y'all heads right now. But anyway, y'all go check it out. But what I'm saying is, I remember time they had a whole panel. Why do we have to do videos? Why do we have to do music videos? Now look at music videos. They all over the place. They everywhere. You see what I'm saying? All over the goddamn place. So they got that shit wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Also, just think about from tapes to CDs. People didn't want to go from tape to CD. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They was stuck in their ways. Then a lot of people didn't want to go from real instruments to the beat machine instrument. Oh, y'all replacing all the band players and all this stuff. So people didn't want to go to the beat machines. Then a lot of people didn't like auto tune. I was one of the niggas who, boy, let me tell you something, dog. I hated auto tune when it first came out. I'm like, man, what the hell is this? Now I didn't mind like T-Pain, like the singers using it, but when the rappers started using it, especially when Lil Wayne started using auto-tune, oh my God, I was so mad. Cause Lil Wayne was on like this crazy run where he was just rapping his ass off, and then all of a sudden he just started putting auto-tune on his voice, and I was like, man, what the fuck going on? Man, I was so goddamn mad. But look now. Nigga, we end up getting Future out of it, you know what I'm saying? And hell, every artist on the entire planet goddamn use auto-tune now. So you can't never fight technology. Then when CDs went out, niggas fighting the streaming shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight the streaming shit. The streaming shit killed the mixtape game. You know what I mean? And now we are at AI. I know that was long, but now we at AI now. And I think it's gonna be somebody that gotta get like really good at AI. I think we just hadn't found like somebody we respect that's like really good at AI yet. You know what I'm saying? Once we find that person that's actually good at doing AI, I think that's when we gonna start respecting like the future of AI, the Michael Jackson of AI, like somebody that uses so good, it's just undeniable. I think nobody is that good at using it yet. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple people that's kind of good at it. I know Looney Tunes real close. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Looney Tunes. Um, but it's gonna take somebody like super good for AI for people to start respecting AI. But one thing I'm gonna tell y'all right now: do not fight AI. AI is here to stay. Never ever fight technology. Never fight technology. Think about it. From music videos, artists didn't want to do music videos. They thought it was gonna kill the radio star. It enhanced it. You know what I'm saying? Just think about all the technology that has made music better. You know what I'm saying? From the music videos to the beat machines taking over the musicians, even though musicians still, but it all works together. Now musicians work with the niggas who own the beat machines. You see what I'm saying? The auto-tune, we done got plenty hits from auto-tune that we like. You know what I'm saying? So AI, we gonna get some hits. We gonna get some hits, trust me. But don't fight it. Anytime you fight technology, you are going to lose. That's like, man, look at how many folks was fighting cars that drove by themselves forever. Forever. Now that shit is here, boy. Look at how long people fought electric cars. Now electric cars are here to stay. You can't ever fight technology, man. Ever, 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 ever. Poppin with Peezy, you feel me? You know what I mean? Um, yeah, man. I had y'all know I got DonP online. And people be asking me questions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And and it's crazy because I don't even want to say who it is, but this artist is like super popping right now, and they be seeing me post like a little advice, and they like some of the advice, so they call me, and it's big artist too, popping right, new big artist, and he was like hey cuz, what you think is like, what's some advice you can give an artist that's actually on, not like an independent artist, but a artist that's actually on, just now getting on, but popping, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, huh. And I wanted it to be good because I'm like, this a real popping ass artist, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to get this nigga some real shit as my partner. And I was like, don't let success go to your head and don't let failure go to your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I said, don't let success go to your head and don't let failure go to your heart. Because what it really should be is the other way around. You should let success go to your heart so you can feel gratitude, you can feel thankfulness. You know what I'm saying? You can be grateful for the success, and you should actually let failure go to your head so you can learn from it. You know what I mean? And continue so you don't feel it, because a lot of times artists will let failure just like dictate their whole rest of their career. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be sad about something that happened, and they'll hold that grudge, or never do something again because of something happened once, or one person fucked them over, or this radio station or this DJ didn't do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I just think it should be, failure should go to your brain, meaning you should learn from it, and success should go to your heart so you could be grateful for it. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because a lot of times these artists let their success go to their head, man. And if success go to your head, but you're going to be an asshole, you're going to be arrogant, you're going to act the goddamn fool, you know what I'm saying? And if you let failure go to your heart, you're going to be disgruntled, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be bitter. You're going to be one of them artists that's online just like mad as hell, talking shit all the time about the industry. Don't fuck with this industry, nigga, fuck this industry shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I do that every now and then, I ain't gonna lie, I do that because it do be a lot of fuck shit going on in the industry. And sometimes you human, so some of that shit, will go to your heart, but you gotta really, you gotta keep in mind, man, don't let success go to your head and don't let failure go to your heart. You know what I'm saying? And I think that'll kind of EV you out. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. This concludes the episode for Poppin' Shit with Peezy. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all go to freezaway.net, get y'all portable fans. And y'all got to make sure y'all go to DonPonline.com. Man, y'all play the game, win some goddamn tokens, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing hella giveaways. I'm giving away all type of shit. Nigga, beat machines. Nigga, I'm giving away iPhones. I'm giving away all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go get some coins, man. Collect some coins. Y'all go watch the movie on there. Y'all do a whole bunch of shit, man. That shit over here. All right. Poppin' with Peezy. We out there, BEFN. Eastside Hope.